What's going on, everybody? It's Martin over here at Dandy Dies. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial for the crown top string. The crown top is something I like to use when I am using armor mesh and I really want to have something that's going to replicate a center hole. So let's get started. All right, typically I don't have the sidewalls done. I just undid the top string for this one so I could do the tutorial. Generally, top string first, sidewall second. Okay, to get started, I am going to do a hitch knot. A hitch knot is what we typically use for sidewalls. It is when you have the two ends of the sidewall go through and create this loop. This top string is very similar to like a Liberty top as far as with the crisscrossing, and I'll show you how that works. I like to always start in the middle. We're gonna take one end of the string, we're gonna go through the center hole of the mesh, and then we are going to go across the top to the other side. When we do that, the next move we're going to do is we're going to go across the back into the hole that we came from. Pulling that nice and tight and all the way through. So it's going to look like that in the back. We're going to look like that in the front. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to go back in the same direction through the mesh. And we're going to go across like that. So I just went through the mesh. I created the other side of my X. Okay, going to go through this hole here, back through the front, and then I'm going to do another hitch knot. So going back through the loop here, going to make that hitch knot, go through here, and then boom, right there, we've got the first part of a crown top. All right, so now it's nice and even on both sides. It's nice and tight. We are attached in the middle. So now I'm going to start these sides here. Now, this isn't necessary anymore. I've already done my middle part. I can simply attach if I just wanted to do regular hitch knots all the way down. I've done that in the past for other heads. But to get that look of the crown, we're gonna just go ahead and create the crown to the finish. So we're gonna do what we did on the last one. We're gonna go through the mesh here and then back through the front hole of the scoop, creating that X. Now, we're gonna go back across the top into the hitch knot we just came from, pushing through, getting it nice and tight here, pulling through, and then now we have the other cross. Now, flipping it back over to show you, I'm gonna go back through the mesh the way I came and into the last hole here, leaving a little bit of slack in the rope. Now I'm pulling it tight, and now I'm gonna create another hitch knot, going back through like we traditionally would for a hitch knot. There we have the end of the crown. So now I'm gonna take this here, I'm gonna just loop through these two. These two are gonna be floating. Gonna just pick a hole here. I think I'm gonna go through the third one, like that. And I am going to double knot these up. These epic heads are a little bit small for the hole, so I really gotta force them through. Still gonna do a double loop here. And then I'm gonna tie my double knot. Tie the double knot's pretty easy. Just simply go through here twice. Roll it a little bit, pull it tight, cinch it down. Boom. Now we've got that side done. We are halfway there. Okay, again, gonna go through the mesh, going across the top like that, pulling it tight. Now again, we're gonna go from this hole back to the previous hitch knot, pulling it tight from the front, pulling it tight from the back, pulling it through. Okay, now we're gonna go back through the mesh the way we came. We're gonna go through the front of this hitch here, creating a normal hitch knot here. So that is what is going to kind of replicate a Liberty top string to an extent, but it's not a Liberty top string at all. So, you know, you can do this variations. I mean, you could do every hole if you wanted. Create that. Okay. Now we're going to go loop through here. Loop through again. Going to find that third sidewall hole. Pull it tight. I'm going to do a double loop. Going to tie that double knot. There you have it, crown top string. This is great for arbor mesh applications. It allows you to get that center nice and snug. It's very similar to any head that has a center hole as far as getting that attachment. Looks kind of cool. I think the Liberty top string might look a little cooler, but this is definitely unique. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.